Situated at the western tip of Europe, Portugal is widely considered to be the best country to live in. There are a variety of reasons behind it. It could be the rich and healthy cuisine and the deep history, or maybe the much-cherished social cohesion that keeps the streets safe, or possibly because it occupies the top spots in world health statistics. But what else has this small country situated at the extreme west of Europe next to the Atlantic Ocean got that makes it so special? Let us have a look one by one. The Global Peace Index has been ranking the safest countries in the world since 2007. In 2019, Portugal came in fourth place, just behind Iceland, New Zealand, and Austria. The Institute for Economics and Peace, a non-governmental organization, produces this annual study. The latest available data on crime backs up this statement. According to the annual Internal Security Report, crime has dropped consecutively for the past 7 years. Portugal has a tradition for progressive and tolerant laws. Did you know that it was one of the first European countries to abolish slavery? The Guardian argues that drugs decriminalization policy turned Portugal a successful case study that should serve as an example to the rest of the world. In 2010, same-sex marriage became legal in the country. As a result of these legislative initiatives, a wider social peace has been achieved in various sections of society. The Portuguese National Health Service is a network of over 1,500 public hospitals and health centers, and 120,000 health professionals scattered throughout the country. It was created in 1979 and access is free and universal for all residents of Portugal. If you live in Portugal, you can use this service without any hindrance. Portuguese health policies have been getting substantial results over the past few years. Do you want 2 examples? Infant mortality fell 94 in 45 years and is currently the 3rd lowest in Europe. Average life expectancy at birth increased by 17 years between 1960 and 2015. Portuguese economic recovery has been achieved with a growth in GDP of 2.7 in 2017. The crisis that faced the country and the associated financial assistance programs are long gone. At the same time, the banking industry has been cementing its newfound strength according to reports from community institutions. Portugal, however, remains a country where living is comparatively cheaper. The price of a loaf of bread in Lisbon is 20% cheaper than in Paris. If you want to compare the cost of education, you should know that the maximum annual tuition fee at a public university was €1066.20 during the 2017 to One of the major reasons people chooses Portugal over any other European country is its uniform weather throughout the year, especially on the Algarve coast, southern Portugal. Most of the EU countries experience extreme hot to extreme cold conditions, while on the other hand, cool sea breezes in summers and pleasant, comparatively warm, wet winters make Portugal a desirable place for all the expats and tourists to visit and settle in Portugal. Portugal has a fantastic climate with more than 200 days of sunshine per year and an average maximum temperature of 20 degrees, ideal for enjoying winter, spring, summer, and autumn. If there is snow or temperatures fall below 0 in the major cities, then it makes the national news. One of the prominent factors of Portugal's popularity is its simple and delicious cuisines. Be it seafood, meat, or vegetables, the food is relatively simply cooked following the basic ingredients rather than complicated sauces used in its neighboring countries like France, Italy, or Moreover, Portugal is highly affordable when it comes to food. One unique feature of Portuguese cuisines is a seasoned food. They cook what is in according to the season. One of the specialties of Portuguese food is potatoes cooked in a variety of ways. Pastéis de nata is the signature Portuguese dessert, an egg tart pastry dusted with cinnamon. Other famous Portugal cuisines include bifana, bacalhau, squid, and sardines. As for drinks, Portugal is known to be one of the world's biggest consumers of wine per capita. Portugal's most famous export is wine, which is known to be the national drink also. Moreover, the world's oldest wine-producing region and a candidate for UNESCO World Heritage Site is the Douro Valley is another popular feature for Portugal. With such a growing and confident economy, Portugal is known to be the hub for all the business tycoons and investors from all across the globe. Innovations, talented people, leading companies are building it a new country and a startup hub in the whole of Europe. The combination of good infrastructure and a high-quality economy with massive technology as compared to other parts of Europe makes Portugal quite attractive for starting a business and investing here. The strong capability of exports, well-educated workforce, and low-cost base is an eye-opener for all the business starters to invest in Portugal. Living in Portugal is highly affordable as compared to other parts of Europe. From food to the residence, fueling to healthcare, Portugal offers you the cheapest rates comparatively. Moreover, airfares are relatively low and stopovers are free for domestic as well as international flights. From the rocky and Taurine mountains in the north to the spectacular beaches in the south, Portugal is enriched with the places that usually don't turn up on the maps but are there as a hidden secret for old-fashioned charm with contemporary sophistication. Portugal is both classic and distinctly modern. It's a paradox that attracts visitors from all across the globe. The country's iconic cities are where modern life buzzes with the ancient landscapes referring to the past, like in the city of Porto, which you can admire in the picture. From amazing scenes from the top of the mountains to the largest underwater world, Portugal is unique in every sense. Portugal has a variety to offer to its visitors, from the oldest bookstore in the world to Europe's largest bridge. From hidden city secrets to the shores of the noisy water striking the surface will leave you in awe. To wrap up, Portugal was nowhere in the past decades. But this small country, with a low population, was highly underrated. In the recent past, it evolved as an ideal business hub for investors from all across the globe. The Portuguese economy is shifting to be confident and ever-growing. Besides, Portugal is highly popular for its high quality of life and affordable access to almost every facility and even luxuries. Nonetheless, the spectacular and mesmerizing landscapes and beauty add a lot to increasing the popularity of Portugal.